Hey, Shad here with Speed Addicts, the fastest growing gear site on the web. And in today's video, we're gonna check out the Sidi Mid Performer Boot. What's up, Speed Addicts fam? Before we get into the Mid Performer from the folks over at Speedy, do me a favor, subscribe to the Speed Addicts channel. That way you're up to date. You're learning about all the gear, new releases, making great buying decisions. You'll thank me later. If you're gonna shop for gear online, do it at speedaddicts.com because, hey, that keeps the lights on around here, and me and producer Matt needed somewhere to go and work. We appreciate your support. Click the link, go to Speed Addicts, buy your boots. They'll ship fast, free with the industry's best return policy. That's right, 90 days. We even pay the return shipping. So shop for CD, risk-free over at Speed Addicts. But if you're the type that wants to shop in person, we got you covered too. If you live in SoCal, come on down to the Speed Addicts Superstore, where we got an epic boot wall. We've got an enormous helmet wall, all sorts of other gear service items. Come say hello at the Speed Addicts Superstore in the city of Orange. Okay, here we have it. We have the Sidi Mid Performer Boot, and as the name is conveying here, it is a mid-length sport touring boot from the folks over at Sidi, or as I call them, the other Italian boot company. Now, if you're looking to mix it up, you haven't tried Sidi before, and you're looking for this format of boot, I think the Mid Performer is an excellent offering. It's coming in at $234 in this boot. They weigh about 1 pound, 4 ounces each, so nice and light. They are CE rated. In terms of the fit from Sidi, you can expect a regular to narrow-ish fit. So if you know you have wide feet, I would avoid the brand probably. But if you have standard to narrow feet, you're gonna be in great shape in the Mid Performer. Now you're gonna notice when you're shopping for CDs over at Speed Addicts, they're gonna be in European sizes. This one I'm looking at is a size 44 Euro. That translates to a US 10.2, believe it or not, okay? So the translation from Euro to US and back and forth is like a little bit up and down depending on where it's gonna hit. So you might not see your exact size. I would recommend rounding up. So if you're a size 10, okay, US, you're gonna want the 44 Euro. I know it says 10.2, but if you're gonna round in a direction with the CD, you probably round up a little bit, give yourself a little bit extra room. You should be in great shape. You're gonna see size European 39 all the way up to 50 in the Mid Performer over at Speed Addicts. And if you're a little nervous about shopping for motorcycle boots online, do it at Speed Addicts. Remember, it's risk-free, free return shipping label, and we're gonna ship them to you fast, okay? The base of this, or the chassis of the Mid Performer, is going to be made of what they call Technomicro base material. That is their fancy term for synthetic leather that's going to be water resistant, tear resistant. It's lighter and it's more durable than true leather, so it's what most motorcycle boots are made out of at this point in time, okay? This boot is not perforated, so if you get caught out in a little bit of rain, you're gonna be in good shape. Again, it doesn't come all the way up, it is mid-boot, but it should keep your feet dry in kind of light weather conditions, and it doesn't have any exterior vents for water to come in. Now, if you're riding in super hot weather, you might want something a little bit more ventilation or perforation, just my 2 cents. But if you're riding in kind of mild to cooler temps, Mid Performer is a great option. The way you get in and out of the Mid Performer boot is the medial zipper side. We got a little slice of Velcro there. We're gonna zip that down. Big, wide open mesh weave, okay, so that the breathability factor is high on the inside. The heat, moisture can escape from here. And then in there you will see a Sidi insole that can be replaced with the insole of your choice if you don't want to run theirs. Very easy. Other than that, it has the kind of standard offering of protection for this sort of sport touring boot. We do have a replaceable toe slider. Okay, so we've got 2 screws here. If you wear that down, you can replace that easy. The rest of the boot is not replaceable. The sole and the other protection, thermoplastic protection here, is not replaceable. Now, you do have a slider here. The whole point of like wearing a motorcycle boot is that you want to slide. You see these kind of 3 points of contact on the back, these thermoplastic pieces. Usually in a low side situation, you want that plastic to make contact with the asphalt and have a high coefficient of friction and kind of just slide, or low coefficient of friction the other direction. You want to slide, you don't want to stick. We have a nice big pronounced ankle bone protector there, a big chunky piece of plastic around the back. Shock absorbing heel cup with more thermoplastic wrapped around the back. This is nice stiff, you got some rigidity there. On the inside, the plastic continues on the heel, and then we have the standard shift protector on not just the left, but also on the right. On the bottom, this is kind of the standard Sidi sole, nice and grippy, dual compound with a stiff kind of arch here, okay? Not that you should be really standing on your pegs in this type of riding, but that rigidity offers protection in case of an accident. And occasionally, yeah, you do stand up on your pegs to kind of adjust your pants or give your back end a break. There it is, the Mid Performer, a 1-year warranty from the folks over at Sidi. If you're looking for the sport touring mid-height boot, Mid Performer is a good one to look at over at Speed Addicts, or come down and see it in person at the Speed Addicts Superstore, where we have the entire Sidi lineup. From dirt street touring to their ultra high performance Rex Air boots, we've got them all over here at the Speed Addicts Superstore in the city of Orange. That's it for today. We appreciate y'all for watching. We'll see you next time to find out what's in the crate.